of cosines, um, we are trying to find all the angles and all the sides. Here we're given, it's a side angle side situation. What I look for is, can I set up law of sines? And if I can't, then I kind of divert to law of cosines. So looking at this, I can see that there's no way for me to do law of sines, so it must be a law of cosines problem. So law of cosines, you're given about 6 different formulas for these, all solved for sides A, B, or C, and then angle B and angles A, B, and C. So we have to look at what we're given and just, it's almost a puzzle, just find the formula that works. In this case, we have a formula for side A where we're told that side A equals the square root of b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times cosine of angle A. And we have side B, side C, and angle A. So we have everything we need to be able to solve for side A. So we just plug it in. Side B is 10, so 10 squared plus 20 squared minus 2 times 10 times 20 times the cosine of angle A, which is 30 degrees. And simplifying, 100 plus 400 minus 400 cosine of 30. One thing to be careful on this, a mistake I see a lot, we want to make sure that we get one number right here. So, we have 100 plus 400 minus whatever 400 times the cosine of 30 is. And when we do that math, we get 346.4. So then we do this addition and subtraction and end up with the square root of 153.6 and then the square root of that number, 12.4. So we were just solving for side A. So now we know side A is a 12.4. And now we have all three sides and we need all three angles when we're solving for triangle ABC. So angle B or angle C, we can choose to work with whichever one we want. I'll just go ahead and say let's solve for angle B. So we're going to use the formula that says cosine of angle B equals a squared plus c squared minus b squared divided by 2 times a times c. It uses all three sides, and we have all three sides now. So again, we are just plugging in all of our sides. Cosine of b equals, let's see, a squared is 12.4 squared plus 20 squared minus 10 squared, all divided by 2 times 12.4 times 20. I'm going to get rid of some of that. So if we do all of that math, we end up with cosine of angle B equaling 0.91483, and cosine of B equals that decimal, so to get the angle, we do our inverse cosine of 0.91483, and that will give us angle B to equal 23.8 degrees. So that was all for angle B. Angle B is 23.8. We almost have everything for the triangle. The only thing we're missing is angle C. And we notice we have two angles in the triangle already, so we can just go ahead and subtract those from 180. So if you take 180 minus 30 minus 23.8, we get 126.2 degrees for angle C. So using law of cosines, we have all three angles, all three sides. The one thing with using these laws of sines and cosines, if you start with law of sines, stick with law of sines, don't switch. If you start with law of cosines, stick with law of cosines, don't switch back and forth.